turn on the thing.
Bones?
Yes, I did. No. Hun made a chocolatey quinoa thingy. How's the rice?
Cannot establish network communication with server.
Never tried that. Kristen, you've been called rude.
Could not establish network communication with server.
Well, now it's up. Congratulations on your 104-month pack anniversary, Kristen. And as always, thank you for the tier 3. You are awesome.
Hi, Kristen.
Hun, can I have another one? Can I have a sheet? I can have another one? Oh,
what, did you really think Honey wouldn't give a sheet?
No, I didn't think she would. I'm not repeating that.
Why not? It was a perfectly fine statement.
It was putty.
It was a good one, too. If I do say so myself. And I'm all that matters for it, so I say so. Congratulations on your 104-month pack anniversary, hon. Hi, honey.
Firedale says hi. He also thought that you wouldn't give a sheet.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I really appreciate that.
I hope you do. Crunchy. I can't hear anymore. I'm still talking to me, I think.
Crunchy.
Crunchy. Charcoal. We were going to work on charcoal. At least I was going to work on charcoal.
Right. The blue stuff. No, the wood stuff. Wait. No. How were we going to work on charcoal?
I don't know. We had to figure it out.
Okay.
Really, Cam? You're so... Don't make puns about people you're too young to remember.
Also, who is David Hasselhoff? I recognize the name.
Baywatch. That was from this film.
I think he was actually in the SpongeBob movie too.
Also, yes, but he was playing his Baywatch character. Kinda.
His Baywatch character could speak with undersea creatures and he could surfboard. I'm sleepy.
Okay, so it looks like at the moment the best way of making charcoal is still with cellulose fiber, which you get from green algae. And the best way of making green algae is with mineralized water and carbon dioxide.
Right, not making brown algae.
But you need to make mineralized water and carbon dioxide instead of...
Right.
It does make it 4 times as fast. Because it makes it in 15 seconds instead of 30. And it makes 50 instead of 25.
How do you make
Mineralized water?
mineralized water? We've not made that in a long time. Let's see if it's
Crushed stone.
how
Crushed
else?
stone and water.
How else?
Sulfur. Sulfuric wastewater can make mineralized water and purified water, but not in very big amounts. Essentially, it's the leftovers of a lot of things. We're making it somewhere. How? Okay, hold up.
See, we're currently using it to make our stuff.
Yeah, so this is waste. So from what I see here, you're just taking the waste here and dumping it into this line. Right?
The what?
The waste from these, the actual thing that you're making is sulfur. And you're taking the waste from this and adding it to this line. So it's actually being made somewhere else.
That would be over here.
Over where?
To the east just a little bit and south. Right there.
Aha! So now here's the question, how much are we making? Because we also have a void spot. It goes all the way down here to this thing.
This is for sulfuric wastewater.
No, it isn't.
Oh, it's going sideways. Well, apparently we're making enough that it's overflowing.
Right, that's what I'm looking at.
Well, let's take a look and see. 10 minutes.
Where do you see this?
Fluids. In the production statistics, press P. We're currently making 28,000. And we're currently using 28,000 because it's eating it. So if we do that, and it's no longer going, drops down to about 16. So about 12,000 over, I'm guessing.
Per minute?
Well, that was over the course of a minute. So it's something that we could easily feed in down here, because it's literally right here.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
you know how you make carbon dioxide, don't you?
What?
The other
coal,
thing
isn't
that's
it?
needed? Uh-huh. Is charcoal. Which, once it's going, will be right here anyways. We're currently going down here with it. So we can pull it off right there too. However, you will have to adjust the algae farms because it is 2 inputs.
Mm-hmm. It really is just a question of how much mineral water can we give it?
At least our coal is starting to go. I wish it didn't count this as using it, because then we could tell.
Each algae would need 240 mineralized water per minute.
Oh, I know. Can you make that big, humongous tank?
Just we don't have one.
Because if you make one, we can put it here instead of the clarifier, so it just stores it. And then we could see how much we're actually using, so we'll know how much excess there is.
It's crafting. And looks like I'm gonna need more steel for that next time. I think I'm out. Yeah, that's what I need, steel.
Need more?
Well, I don't need more now.
Okay.
Alright. Pull! Alright, let that go for a minute. I gotta go dump some items that are in my inventory in the places that they need to go.
Okay.
From the research that I set up last time. I think I have like 400 of that copper waste on me for some particular reason that I don't understand. That's gotta go somewhere.
We must be making it somewhere else.
What?
The mineralized wastewater.
Really?
I mean, the mineralized water. No, never mind. It's going up and down. Okay. So we're getting a little over or around, because it bounces up and down, maybe 6 to 7K excess. Oh, no, it's already full, so.
It's full?
Oh, no, it's not. Never mind.
I'm about to freaking say that tank is huge.
Well, it is already at 12K, though. $13.
It holds 350.
Yeah, 14. 15. Yeah, so I'm going to guess between 5 and 10K a minute.
Well, that's a very big difference. Doesn't the statistics tell us?
Yes, if you go to the statistics, go to fluid, go to 1 minute, and then just click mineralized water, and you'll see why I say between. Actually, our production went up.
Looks like it's producing 37 and it's consuming 25 and 20.
So about 12, which is what I said earlier. How weird.
I say let that go for a little bit and we'll just see what it comes up with.
I mean, that's the average per the minute. It's definitely been a minute.
Yeah, but it's going to be easier to see it on the 10-minute scale, though.
I mean, if you look at the 10-minute scale, it's going up and down anyways.
Fluids 10. Well, right now wow. the 10-minute scale is trying to calculate in before when it was consuming it.
Yep.
So I want to give that a few more minutes to figure it out, to figure out with the current setup.
Okay.
Steel bearing. I don't need that anymore. I wish I had a place to put those. It's fine. Wood. I don't need wood.
We're up to 31K already. $34K. 5, 6, 7.
Okay, so we're going to need to put this in
8.
there. Let's see where it's going to have to fit, because I don't think we're going to be able to fit it in where it currently is. Well, maybe we can, because we're gonna assume that we can use the stuff that we're currently using.
Okay, this thing can go there.
Yeah, this is going to be the only thing that's really in the way.
There. These pipes can be adjusted.
And not only that, but that was actually getting rid of carbon. No, it's not getting rid of carbon dioxide. That's what this is, though.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's because that's used down here for plastic. It's currently full.
These are using carbon dioxide and sulfuric wastewater to make the blue algae.
And I think that is coming from right here.
I think that at some point, by the way, Firedale, it might be a good idea to just take most of the gases and liquids and try to have, like, a place like this where they're all stored and, you know, just like we're doing with the other items. Anything that we think that is going to be used in more than one place, we should probably have a line of that. I don't know if we need a really centralized area to, we don't need like a line, unless we need to add it to the line. But we do need a centralized storage area for a lot of the things here. I don't know. We might want to do that at some point.
Is this being cooked off somewhere? No.
Okay, so if I wanted to make charcoal, let's look at this charcoal.
You have the setup literally right here.
You mean the one that I just clicked on? No. I want to figure out, because we might be outproducing a red line.
Gotcha. Yeah, since this currently makes 25 every 30 seconds, and that one makes 50 how often?
15 seconds.
Okay, so it's already going to be double and then double again.
Right. It's times 4.
Yeah. This currently does 30 every time, so it's moving 1 a second down the belt. So yeah, we've still got room. So yeah, it's probably going to outstrip it, because when these go, you can see that it definitely goes. That's why it's only at 80, because I've got a top-up valve there. Why do I have a top-up valve there? Yeah, this is Seablock for Factorio. It terminates.
Well, I gotta use the bathroom real quick.
Alrighty. And it terminates there. Okay. So why am I using a top-up valve? It'll stop itself anyways. Making its own down here, so yeah, that's using it. But that's why the top-up valve, it's producing it down there, and we don't want it to over, because that will make it stop. Okay.
Alright. It should also be noted, by the way, that the mineral wastewater, we're going to be making more at some point.
I mean the sulfuric wastewater?
No, mineral wastewater.
The mineralized water?
Mineralized water. We're going to be making more at some point because eventually our stone's going to fill. And we're going to be trashing that. In theory, of course. Right now, all the stone is being converted into,
Concrete.
concrete, thank you. And by all, I mean not that fast. It's not going that quick. But whenever we finish making concrete, there's a good chance that this is going to fill up and we're going to be making sulfuric wastewater, mineralized water over here too.
Yeah, just to clarify it.
Yeah. I don't know where we're going to fit it. We might want to just, like, remove one of the assembling machines just so we can do that and then just move the pipe somewhere. Doesn't really matter. We just got to add it to the line somewhere. Closest mineralized water is not that far. Not that close either, but it's not that far.
Yeah, we
We
have
just need
warehouses.
we would need a 3x3 for a liquefier, and then just kind of dump it in there and then pump it out. Yeah, so.
Yep, and we've got room for that up here if we need it.
Yeah, I don't want to do it up there though. I'd rather try and fit it in next to the silo if possible.
Well,
I mean, honestly, we could always remove the silo and just make it a brass thing. That would work, honestly. Just like constantly increase the size of that particular chest.
This right here, the warehouse?
Yeah, remove that warehouse and just have it be a brass chest. That would work. And let's now see who you were responding to. Hi, Marvin. Hi, Marvin. You back. Yeah, hi, Marvin.
Oh, that's aluminum, not brass.
Yes, this is Factorio, and yes, it is Seablock. It's just the actual game started right on that tiny little plot of land, I think.
And then Pack invited me for some reason. Then I've slowly been causing him stress.
Okay. Let's go to a less noisy area here while I'm doing my calculations for this. Alright, so what's the maximum amount that a red belt can take right now?
$30 items a second.
I thought that once you set this up, you like click on the product to change the amount that's going. Whatever. I can't like change the output. Oh, that's not it.
I'll just
What am I
nod my
clicking on?
head like I understand.
I'm in hell mod, and it's currently says 0 wood bricks per minute, right?
Okay.
I want to change it to not be 0.
Okay, where did you make it visible so I could see it? Or you want me to look at your stream?
How do I do that? It's under the first line of charcoal. I just added a second line.
Yeah, you never shared that one to start with.
Damn it, how do I share it? I figured it would be shared with the rest of it. Where the frick do I
Click
share?
the production line edition, the little pencil thing. And then give me reading privileges to see it, and writing if you want me to be able to edit it. There we go. Okay, so what are you trying to do?
Try to click on the wood bricks in the top so there's not 0. I want to see like how much it does per minute by changing that number. You can't click on it either, can you?
That's the goal of it. But did you give me right privileges?
Mm-hmm.
Why is it blue?
Well, they're always blue. Just normally I can click on it and change the number.
So I mean, it's treating it like a secondary. Four, 8, so that one's showing up right. I don't know. Ingredient input.
Great.
Change that. Okay, can't change that one.
Make a new one and try it, because honestly, it's only 4 recipes. If you try it and it
Okay.
works, it works.
Wood brick.
Make sure you share it.
Yeah, mine immediately shows up as green when I just make it. I wonder what setting you're doing different.
All mine shows blue on the output part.
Right, see mine?
No.
Hit the refresh button.
I'm hitting the refresh button. Oh, you did it on the top. Okay, there we go.
Oh, you wanted me to make another one here? I can try that over there too. And see if it's something with the production line.
So now
See if that's a thing. Nope. Mine shows up perfectly fine. I did it on your block. Oh, it's because you've got it linked, Pack.
Okay.
Your charcoal at the start and the other one, you've got it set to link, so we need to unlink it.
Okay.
I did it.
All right. Okay,
Now you can change it.
let's
Pretty
start with,
much
say, 50 per minute.
the second block was
Let's go
linked to the
60.
first one, so the first one was counting it as its input. That's why you couldn't change it.
Okay. All right. So wait, how much does red bell hold again?
30 a second. We have been assuming that that's 30 per side, so 60 per second is what you've said before, and I've been going with it.
Well, it's worked so far out of it.
Yeah, that's why. But I was letting you know it says 30,
Yeah.
but we've been assuming 60. And that
Wood block in
is
equals charcoal out. So it's basically this is that is the recipe. Wood block in equals charcoal out.
and it's 30 items a second. So if you want to change it to a second and put in 30 or 60, that way you can see.
I did.
Okay.
Okay, so in order to get 60 per second of the wood bricks, it would need
We'd need.
a really lot of algae, basically.
Hold on.
It would be 48 red belts. That ain't good.
I can tell you we're not going to make 60 wood bricks a second.
No, we're not.
Oh, you changed it. Okay. Now you're doing 1 a second. So 72 a minute.
I'm adjusting it slowly until I get the number that I'm looking for. 76. No, it's gonna be 75. So we can do 75 charcoal per minute, and that is which means it would need 6 tier 3 algae farms, 2880 mineralized water per minute, 2880 carbon dioxide per minute. And that would put out exactly 1800 green algae. Now we could see about altering this so that we use 2 sets of algae farms and have 2 red belts that basically meet up onto one spot. But let's see how much we actually have of this stuff. Now we can actually look at the statistics. Okay, 10-minute fluids.
Uses 2,880 carbon dioxide a minute. Yes, we're definitely making that. Same thing for the mineralized water.
Well, now I want to see can we get even how close, like what's the maximum that we can make? That's what I'm looking at. Man, that's 5 seconds. No wonder it's fluctuating like freaking crazy. Okay.
Yeah, after you've changed it, you've got to do that again.
So
We're making 32. We're using 25.
So we're making about 7K. So we could do it twice.
So, again, somewhere between 5 and 10.
Yeah.
That sounds vaguely familiar.
Well, yeah, but now we can confirm that it's actually like 7 and not like 8 or 6.
It is fun.
That's important. And that just went to 31. It's still 7. Okay.
See, the nice thing is that's just stuff that we're pulling in.
Okay, so let me go ahead and do a copy paste here. Copy.
If we up our charcoal production, we can produce more carbon dioxide.
Well, yeah, that's obvious.
It's just the mineralized water that we have to take care of. That's the thing that's limited by our stone. Sorry, I'm just getting it right in my head.
Okay, I'm going over to the planning area.
Do you want to include, or did you include the tarp part of making the charcoal as well?
Yeah, I got up to the water thing.
Okay. Hey, Stewie G. And it can go down to the top line of the sulfuric there.
Oh, you're so
in that area. Congrats on your personal best.
Vault. Which one's the vault?
So that line right there is pretty much how far down it can go. And that far over. It needs to stay on the ground side of the stone pipe. We just have a lot of stuff that's going up and around in there that we'll have to reroute, but we can reroute it.
That's all water. I don't know what that is.
If you want an idea of how we've got it laid out up there, look up top at our power production pack.
What?
The side-by-side.
What?
Hold on. Where is pack? That bit.
Because that's doing the same thing. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, that's what we're shooting for.
Huh, good point.
And that's how the pipes are in between. That'll make it a little bit easier on you to do the side by side. Then you just pull out of the top and bottom. It just seems like it's a little bit more compact than trying to spread it apart and do zigzag in the middle and everything else. It's just those would be the tier 3s and not the tier 1s.
Good job, Stewie. Now I know where you were. That was the vault? Okay.
So yeah, feel free to copy that and move it or do however you want to with it. I just placed it there to show you what I was talking about.
Yeah, I remember. Okay.
And that is the exact setup that we've got up top for our power. That is pure green, so it's the exact same thing that we're working on now.
Before I do anything else, I need to be able to make stuff, and I'm missing steel, I think. Yeah, steel, and what is that? Bronze. I need bronze and steel.
Those are two things that we definitely have. Also making carbon monoxide over here.
Well, steel's actually not fast enough right now.
Steel is very slow, but we have some.
At the moment, yes. It's disappearing.
Yep.
That would be the concrete.
Is that what's using it?
Mm-hmm. I can almost guarantee that.
Well, part of it is also that we don't have any charcoal.
Ah, well, yeah, okay, that would be a part of it too, yeah. That would make it easier for any steel to be made.
Yep, charcoal is used to make the iron ingots from cooking off the processed iron. It specifically needs charcoal. So that'd be why our steel isn't being produced. This real quick. We've been using furnaces to burn gases instead of torches. In Blood and Bones.
Interesting thought.
Do I need to go ahead and zigzag everything to the left?
What? You mean the pipes?
Yeah, for the other inputs that we're currently running through it, do I need to go ahead and move them way left so you have more room?
Or right. Yeah, you know what? Let's just go ahead and say that you gotta do that.
Okay.
I'm just gonna clear out the ones in the center.
So the sulfuric wastewater is pretty much already to the left. The only weird one's carbon dioxide. Which we may end up using anyways, so. No, never mind. I will rewrite if we need to, because it's very possible we don't need to. I'm just going to sneak this in right here.
She didn't remove that furnace. That would have been a good one. Put that back.
Hey, G-Bell, 895. Show you watched all the randomies. You understand what's up now. Hey, Lukester. So, Pac, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Legitimate question, since what we're doing is what we're doing. Should we set up, instead of trying to fit it in, its own area, kind of like we did with power? That way, if we need to increase it, we can just do that? Or do we still want to try and fit it in there and worry about that later?
We want to fit
'Cause
it in
I'm
here
fine
and
either
try and
way.
worry about it later because we're going to be possibly doing it differently soon.
Okay. Oh, you're really ramping it up. And that'll use 2 belts to get all the green out and all the green into the first step of the assembly machine. After that, it's all good.
This isn't going to fit.
Yep, you can't go that far left either. Are you trying to do the 12?
Yeah.
Again, this thing right here isn't actually here.
I
So
know.
you can have a belt going along the outside of it. I just wanted to give you a clear line of you shall not pass. I have idea.
Okay. We need to have a room for the belts.
That is room for the belts.
Where am I going to get out of here?
Right there. With the way that I do the undergrounds.
Can't do that.
Why not?
6 maximum.
6 maximum what?
You can fit. You can after 6, it's going to overfill a red belt.
Oh, and there's 8 there.
Right.
Okay. I see. Well, then I have another idea.
Now we do it that way, and then do it again. Yeah.
And then go sideways.
No, I was still thinking this.
But then that's still 8 up.
No,
I was going
we do 3
sideways, so
lines.
it's 6 and 6.
We do 2, and then we'll do here.
At Pack, we have electric furnaces.
Great. We probably can't afford them yet. See, that's 3 belts. That is manageable.
But if we go sideways, we can do 2 belts.
And then we can process it all down here.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Or we can just move this over a little bit and pull it out to the right and go up. It's up to you.
Well, let's make room for the gases for the 2 lines for the fluids first then. Why'd you remove these?
Because I didn't know which side we was going to come in on.
Probably that side. Well, this is carbon dioxide right here, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, so that is here.
Right.
So that comes from that side.
And right up here is the mineralized water. So we can pull it left and down or right and down, either one. Because it's coming from up here. Also, this thing right here, this liquefier, can move further over.
Mm-hmm.
That's just there to make the carbon dioxide that's going down that way.
Which we're actually doing in 2 places, by the way. There's one over here too.
Correct.
We might want to consolidate those down to 1 spot.
But we wanted the one on the right more because that's what we were using to make plastic earlier. So that's why it was priority. The one on the left, I think, is being mostly used up. I don't remember.
Well, it loops all the way around. Okay, so then this doesn't need to be here, and this doesn't need to be here, because that's where we're going to come from the side.
Yeah, the
there.
one on the left is full as well.
And just look for a second over here.
Ouchie, Thistlefoot. Water's there purely to be there, so that's not needed. There.
That's how we currently have that set up for the mineralized water. We should still clarify it if it overflows. That should be a thing still.
Yeah. So we'll move that up
Well, I think
one, and then
we'll
it'll
put.
actually be in line with that. In fact,
Mm-hmm.
a slight suggestion,
Hmm.
flip them around so this is up, because this line right here is the carbon dioxide from the left side.
Well, it's already going all the way over to here, anyways. Though it really doesn't matter. It's literally
Right.
on this line right here.
Well, you were talking about trying to consolidate it into one instead of making it in two places. So that's the only
Well,
reason I
yeah,
mentioned
but
that.
it's still gonna go here because it's being used here.
Right.
So it doesn't matter if it says it's used here. Wherever we're gonna put it, it's going to this spot.
Okay. Roger, roger.
Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and say that mineralized water is going to be there somehow.
Yeah, coming from the right is the easiest way, because it's coming from right here pretty much.
So we're gonna assume that that's where the mineralized water is coming from. So we can now take the items and process them to the left. So we'll do your belt thingy.
So you want to do the underground belt thingy to the left?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we're there. To there. There. To there. And then there. To there. Do you understand why I have it set up that way that I do?
Because you got to get belts on both from all six, or get input outputs for all six.
Right. And since it's going to be doing so much, I'm going to go with the fast inserters. Okay, we go up and left. Sorry, I'm just trying to get it in. Okay, let's not do that then. Let's do it this way. And then one biggie that we need to make sure of, Pack. You gotta make sure power's in here.
Mm-hmm.
That's something that tends to be forgotten.
You don't say.
Did you already forget about it?
Mm-mm. I was ignoring it, but I didn't forget about it. There's a difference.
Okay, and you're going to the right, not the left. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down.
Wow.
Hey there, Severed Fang. Thank you for the resub. Rawr. There. So, bottom, top, bottom, top, bottom, top. Okay. And then those two lines need to go into 10. So each one needs 5.
I already did that.
Okay. You sure that's how you want to do the right side? Because some of these aren't going to be utilized unless it's fast enough.
It should be fine.
Okay.
Now, how fast can it make the charcoal?
Okay, now for that one, on the right side, we want to compute, where's it at for the other option? Ingredient input. 150. There you go. 750 charcoal.
What?
I went to the charcoal one.
Mm-hmm.
I switched it to inputs, then I put in that we're doing 150 wood bricks as the input. Oh, you've already got that. We want to change that. Oh. I got no clue what that top one is. Okay.
Wait, one wood brick makes three charcoal? That was 1 to 1.
Well, it's easy enough to check. Charcoal.
Yeah.
5. 1 wood brick makes 5 charcoal.
Well then. Okay. And it's going to take 5 steel furnaces to keep up with 150, huh?
Remember, we now have electric furnaces. So we need to adjust that recipe because you still have everything going in, and that 750 is including what we have going in. So we need to adjust
5.
that.
Still 5.
No, I mean the 150 that I have going to input in the top one there, you are also making more wood bricks in that thing. So that needs to be adjusted.
What do you mean I'm making more wood bricks in that thing?
This. So
I don't know where you are.
You're making the wood bricks in the second block, right?
Yeah, uh-huh.
Okay, in the first block, you also had the recipe in for making the wood bricks. So that needs to be removed to actually make it show upright. I'll just make another block.
I think it's still going to be 5.
No, I
Something
mean
tells me
the
it's going to be
output.
5.
The output's the issue. So input 150 a minute. Yeah, it's still going to be 750. I was thinking that it was making additional wood bricks. So that's why I was confused.
Electric furnace, huh?
I wasn't processing the basic math. I was overcomplicating it in my head. Yeah, we have electric furnaces now. And aren't they quicker?
I don't think they're quicker. Where the frick are you sure we have electric furnaces?
Oh, nope. We didn't. It's the one that we're ready to do.
So we don't have electric furnaces.
Correct. Steel
That
furnaces
require
are at least
250
double.
blue. And we're not actually making blue science right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's take that back down to steel. So yeah, just 5. once we can get electrics, we'll no longer be using part of our charcoal to make it happen. What's the little round things called? One charcoal pellet. It's not bad.
Okay, I'm going to assume that we're going to move this line right here. Because it's right in the way. It's the carbon dioxide line.
Okay. Yeah, that's one of the ones we could move. The only one that's semi-difficult is the other one coming down. But again, it's just semi-difficult.
What's this one? This looks like it's just water.
Which one?
This one.
That is probably the other thing. It's not water.
Well, it's going right in here. It looks like water there.
It is the sulfuric wastewater or purified water. One or the two. Let me see where we're at. Okay, the one that's coming down by the assembly machine. Yeah, that's purified water, not water. And that's coming from up to the right. That can't be easily moved. Because it's used by the filtration unit right there. It's used right here. And then it's used further down. It's just going to use half a belt. Not too bad. We'll need fast inserters though. Though no, we're only going to half speed, so just the regular yellow ones will work fine there. Still going to run it to the right and back up. Sounds like a yes to me.
Yeah. That looks pretty good. Oh, I better go save enough steel to actually make these things.
That would be a good idea. That needs to go on the bottom. There.
Too late.
That'll go to the top.
I think I might have just enough already on me.
I have 37 steel plates on me as well.
I have 500. I need about 500. Might need those 37. We'll see. Wait, only gotta make 5. So.
There.
Do you have any red assembling machines?
I do not.
I'm gonna need steel for that.
I do have a yellow one, but I don't have a red one. And I have the ability to make another yellow one.
I have 7 yellow ones.
Yeah. Now the issue is that I'm missing the advanced circuits to make those. Otherwise, I could make 2, it looks like.
Well, we're gonna need about 17 in this line. And we have
can just
7
get it
in the old
started.
one.
We can just
Yeah.
get it started.
And then replace, yeah.
Right, because that will give us our charcoal production back, which will get steel going again. Makes sense?
Mm-hmm, yeah. You're right.
I'll have to reposition The other one to come down that way, it looks like. Okay. Yeah, we definitely need to at least have the base machines available, because once we get rid of that, we definitely ain't making any more steel. That is our charcoal production on the line. I mean, what I can do is run up here to the top real quick and grab some charcoal off this line. I'll make a few.
Doing it.
Ready to tear down?
I did.
Okay. Yeah, the sulfuric wastewater is the only one we need to pay attention to. Because that's going downstairs. This one can be readjusted. There to there.
Oh.
How far down did we go?
Pretty far.
Okay, yeah, we definitely came all the way down here. Hey, Ian.
I did move this line.
You know, that one was a bit of an issue if it's too rough. Because that'll make it hard to get this over where it's going. But we do have it being made over there, so...
Thank you.
Okay, is it at least still on the right side of the electrical poles?
Why wasn't that... Hold on a second. Why did that...
Why what, huh?
Is this not supposed to be producing right now?
Where are you?
This is turned.
Yes, look here. That's all
Right.
the excess that we had made before. So I currently don't have it
Oh,
making it to the right until that's gone.
gotcha.
Yeah, that's on purpose. Okay, I can just feed it into that line to get it down here.
Fast transport belt is in where?
Okay, just enough.
Oh. I turned it here.
Okay.
That's messing with my paste.
Ah.
Now it's looking at this one. There.
Okay, now I know what space I have to work with over here. Okay.
Oh, and the steel furnaces, which require steel. Jagummit. Oddly enough, they don't need that much steel. I need 30 steel to make those.
Come here.
You
I
got
have
them?
37 on me. There you go. So there's the sulfuric. So I can bring this down like that. Okay, where were you actually going? I guess I will work on the just the general getting stuff set up in here.
Well, we're both kind of just picking things to place.
I would tell you I don't have power poles, so I hope you do.
I do.
Darn amount.
Of what?
Hmm?
You're out?
Of the transport bills.
Oh, I got that.
And this is the mineralized water. This is the charcoal. Okay, we have the mineralized water coming in. If you have everything hooked up, I'll go up here and get some charcoal to get our production started.
Okay. Grab 4 charcoal pellets too. Or no, there weren't any up there, huh? I'll grab some.
I have 2. There.
Got it. They just need to have more than one in each of them because once they light, they're gonna eat it. There we go.
Oh, it's currently going to the right. Oh, did it make some?
No.
Oh. Okay, we've made some. So some green's coming through.
Ah.
So that should hopefully be the start.
Probably should have put the one at the end of the line first.
So out of curiosity, why do you have filtering furnaces?
Felt like it.
Minecraft servers are down. Oh, I missed one. And then there. It's a cooking. Since this one is important, we definitely want that output to go right first. It'll take it a minute to show up online because right now it's prioritizing going up for our metal production.
That's fine. I'm just making sure. I did not calculate how much of the charcoal pellets is going to need, so I'm making sure that this is adequate.
It says 1 a minute.
So far, it's looking very adequate because it's already backing up on the lines. That's good. That's what I wanted to see.
Yeah, 1 a minute of the charcoal pellets.
I don't have any.
Right now, I think the only limiting factor is where it's having to go to the right and to the left with the carbon dioxide.
Okay, let's now get the carbon dioxide all created in the same place.
Right now it is. The one to the left isn't doing anything.
You know what I mean.
This still needs to be an overflow. Okay. I mean to top up. It's just going to take it a minute for the stuff to get going down south. Because this was running our plastic and everything else. It's probably why I had the second one going in from the left. But that's when we had more charcoal. So it'll just take it a minute to build up, I think. Hopefully. What you doing?
Liquefier. Where you're standing. There you go.
I assume that's what you were after?
Mm-hmm.
Remember to put the top-up valve back. That's important. Because there's machines down there at plastic that also produce it. And we don't want them to cause the system to back up. By default, it's probably going to be putting in more than it needs anyways. So. are you not? Ah. You stopped it stopped working. There we go. I hear it going. What you laughing at?
I think I made 2 extra algae farms. We must have had 8 running before instead of 6. My bad.
Yeah, we had 8 going.
Yep, my bad. Okay.
I did notice the thing down here. This one's kind of backed up.
That's because this one doesn't exist.
It's because what doesn't exist?
The arm to the left of it, I just put it down.
Okay. Hey, Rusty Iron. Now we're out of mineralized water. Why are we out of mineralized water? Okay, it's there. It's going over here. It's there. Oh, you've gone too far apart over here.
Oh.
There.
My bad.
How's the top one long enough, but that one wasn't? Oh, you came down further on the top. Okay. That's why. Carbon dioxide's working overtime. It's running so many algae farms.
Yeah, charcoal's now leaving the part on the right. It's actually going left now.
Yep.
That's good. And the right is now backed up. Beautiful.
So here in a moment, we should start making steel again. Yay! We're making iron. Yep. It's the blast furnace here is the one that uses the charcoal to make the iron.
I see.
Because of the special crush heath stuff, the processed iron. But we are actually producing. So yay. We need 3 more red ones down here.
Working on it.
I'm good at making things semi-compact, but boy, when we have to rearrange stuff, the compactness kind of bites us. Okay. Do we want to put in another liquefier pack?
If it needs it.
I mean, I'm thinking it might help.
See if I got the material to make it. You know it's going to need steel.
Sad but true.
Oh,
What's wrong?
I can make it. I could make a liquefier 3.
Nifty.
Interesting. I need concrete bricks. If only we had some of those.
If only.
Let me go get that. Not even the newer concrete bricks, the older concrete bricks, the ones that I already made a ton of.
Yeah, right now the bottom ones are going quite a bit slower, it looks like. Because we don't have enough CO2 on it. Does the 3 use less steel? Doesn't it use a 2 to make?
It uses a 2 to make it, yeah, but it needs no steel.
But
Believe that or
making the
not.
2 needs steel.
No, believe it or not, none of them need steel.
Oh.
I know there's something that doesn't need steel. Isn't that amazing?
A bigger machine. Yeah, that's impressive. A higher tier machine that doesn't use steel. That goes at 3 times the speed of a regular liquefier.
Yeah, the other one's 2.25, so it increases a little bit. It's not like a crap ton, but it's enough to be worth it.
Stick in the third one there.
Well, let me finish upgrading.
Oh, I see. Okay, the inserters are able to handle the speed at the moment.
There we go. Now, let's get a tank here, too. I don't want this to be one of the big tanks.
I don't have any of the tanks on me.
I gotta find them again.
The storage tanks. I can make a small storage tank. Or an inline. Want an inline?
Storage tank all corners? No, I don't. This will hold 2.5K. That's not very much.
The Petrochem small inline is 20K.
Need steel.
Yep. All of them need steel that are smaller than, I mean, that are bigger than the small ones.
Yeah, that doesn't need very much steel, though. All right, I'll go get that.
We should be making it now, so.
Yep, we're still not making it very fast, like you said.
Okay, the CO2 has finally started maxing out for the top-up valve. Yay! So everything down here should now be working at max. Wait, what? Okay, it definitely said it needed 5 each for the assembly machines, right? For
5
each of
each.
the 6?
5 what?
Yeah, 10 assembly machines. So that would be 5 each for each half.
Mm-hmm.
And each half should only need 1 belt. Because 2 total coming out. Because we're currently backed up on green algae.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. It was really on the edge for the amounts, so I'm not surprised green algae is going to back up a little bit. Honestly,
Yeah.
I mean that I got 150 is like just right.
Shed some light on the situation.
There we go.
It's definitely not because the inserters aren't put in fast enough. Huh. Can I borrow you for a moment, Pack?
You are over there. Okay.
Oh, never mind. I'm just going to use the stuff that's here and redo it.
I do like that you put it all on one side.
What do you mean? It's not supposed to all be on one side, it's just how slow it's producing at the moment.
Okay.
There. See?
Oh, we didn't have a, there's no storage.
For the charcoal?
Charcoal.
Well, that's an easy enough remedy. We want big storage or little storage?
Brass chest.
Okay. Good place to put that. I guess right there. No, that actually isn't what we do. It has to go over here. Because we need it before the thing.
No, you want to after this thing.
Well, that's if we put it in the middle.
Well, it's supposed to be a backup, so... Well, I guess that works. Yeah, alright.
And then we want this to input priority from the right.
What? Ah,
What did you do?
I placed a dirt on accident.
Aren't you glad that we didn't need that water?
Yes, I'm glad we didn't need that water. It's very frustrating that it just placed, though.
I'm
I
surprised you
didn't
did.
know I had it placed. I didn't have it selected. Why was it selected? I must have hit 1 at some point. Whatever.
You know, I've been playing this game so long, and I did not know you could use the numbers to quick select.
Well, it's confusing because there's 2 lines. But yeah.
I mean, I didn't know that. I literally never knew until just now. I knew about the Q thing, though, and the copy, but didn't know the basic
so many,
gameplay.
Yeah.
That's funny. I'm happy with this right here, Pack. The fact that this is backed up. I'm
Yes,
happy with
that
it.
is very nice to see, isn't it?
It is.
Means we got to get back to the sciences, though. We have 1 science done.
Yep.
We have 2 more sciences to go. And I'm not even sure which one's more difficult.
Avoid the biome one.
We gotta do it eventually.
Eventually, yeah.
We
need
eventually
blues.
have to do the bio one.
Yeah, let's do blues. Because blues will give us access to our next set of things, and it might make it easier. A lot of the biome ones are for the algae and stuff. but we have trains with blues and automation 4 for the tier 4 machines.
All right. Well,
Blues may or may not be the way that we get into easy robotics.
Okay. I gotta get Hun ready for bed.
Alrighty. I'm just kind of looking at stuff at the moment, so I'm not really moving.
Well, right now it's kind of where are we gonna put the blue? That's the next thing.
That was the thing that you had been designing at the top right, I thought.
No, that was military.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's military. Yeah, and that's done. Military one is done. Not backed up though because it's. I don't know why it's not backed up. What is it needing? Green circuits? It's out of green circuits. We gotta increase green circuit production, don't we? Wait, no, that shouldn't...
No? How's it out of green circuits? There's some sitting there. It's literally backed up on the line right next to it.
Well, that's not what it is. What's this line? This is... What's the yellow line then? What's the yellow line? Is that charcoal? It's charcoal. No, it's whatever's next to charcoal. I don't know. Hold on.
Steel.
Is it steel?
I think the one on charcoal line is steel.
Well, because there's also steel on the other side. That's what I'm looking at.
No, it comes from further down. No, it's just charcoal. Do you have anything else going up the charcoal line?
I don't know. I did it was 2 weeks ago, man.
No, there's nothing else on the charcoal line. Oh, right here. Steel, yeah.
But they're still here.
They're still where?
Or is this Invar?
It's probably Invar. No, that's steel.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, so what's the thing not being made?
That's what I'm asking.
Okay, well, let's start up here. Okay, this is missing the kinetic target plating. That's missing the weapons testing subplate. That's missing Invar.
This line. It's this line that's missing then.
Okay, so that's Invar. But it's going right here. You never put Invar on it. It looks like.
Where's Invar?
No. Invar should be coming from right here. Okay, that's coming up. So what's going?
Okay, Invar's out.
Yep. It's because it uses steel ingots.
Invar uses steel. Of course it does.
Yep. And because our iron ingot production is so slow, processed iron, yeah, the mineral catalyst for the mineral sludge. Is anything down here not working? Crystal stuff. Nope. It's still going in as quickly as it can. It's just because the crystal sludge stuff is so little.
Crystals are literally backed up, though.
Where?
Yeah, they're backed up at the machines. Like the first two machines aren't even doing anything on each line. And the second two machines are kind of doing something.
You want me to tell you what happened?
What happened?
We removed the clarifier for the mineralized water overflow and didn't put it back.
Think that's what it is?
Yeah, I'm sitting here looking at this and it's full on mineralized water, so it's not doing anything, so the stone's getting backed up.
Oh, okay, so we gotta put that back in.
I think you even mentioned it. And I said, yeah. And then forgot about it. Yeah, because remember, the clarifier used to be here.
Yeah. Yeah, just pop it back here. We're good to go.
Apparently that pressure tank doesn't move quickly.
You have the clarifier, don't you?
Yes. I have or don't have an overflow valve.
I got it. There.
Is that where you want to put it?
Makes sense.
I mean, the pipe after, yeah, I guess. See, I would have recommended putting it before the tank.
Okay.
Actually, I guess it won't matter because the tank only fills up when it's overflowing too. There's an overflow valve before the tank.
It means it's going to empty the whole tank, though.
Right. Oh, yeah.
So that...
Wait, no, it won't because of the overflow valve.
Okay.
Anything over 80% is all that goes. So as long as the tank is 80% full, that's where it'll stop. Unless the tank somehow pushes out more than that or doesn't count as part of the pipe network, but it looks like it does. No clue. Just in case.
May want to remove the overflow valve to enter the tank.
Can do. Yeah, overflow valve for entering the tank is gone now. And I moved the clarifier before the tank, that way hopefully the tank will do its thing. But the tank is slowly going down. That should mean that we're going to start going through the stone again.
I'm watching it. This one's still not running.
There you go. It just has to pull out the mineralized water.
I know, but it's going slowly. That's
Well, I can always do. That somewhere.
That feels so wrong, man. We need so much mineralized water, and we're just going to eliminate a bunch of it right at the source.
Oh, do you have a stone pipe to put right here? Part of the issue is we have an overflow of stone, so that's something that we're going to end up doing eventually anyways.
Yeah, but it should be taken care of that way down there too, though. I don't know.
I'll say that was part of the thing, is all that other stuff was kind of going slow because of a backup of stone up here, I think. Because it was stopping the production of the crystal. And the crystal uses heavy mud water there.
I gotta get Hun ready for bed.
Go get Hun ready for bed. I thought you already did
Hi,
that.
Hun.
Good night, honey.
He said night, honey. I'll be right back. Okay. Where are you gonna work, Firedale?
I'm probably going to stand right here for a minute.
Okay. Okay, be back.
We're doing that there.
Well, you didn't move this time.
I did move. I'm just back.
Oh, well.
I walked up and down to make sure that the majority of the machines down there were actually emptying of the crystals, of the geodes.
Yeah, they are now.
Yeah. Yeah, it finally got to where the clarifier wasn't working constantly. So we have fixed that issue for now. Right now our major thing is just not enough crystal slurry.
Which is amazing because we're producing a crap ton of crystal.
Yep.
Have we moved on to a next form of production of that?
We are close to it. We can do it once we get blues. Gem crystallization. But that makes the ruby ores and stuff. That doesn't actually do metal stuff. So I honestly don't know, outside of using better belts and multiplying our production, that we can do it any better. Because we are already maxing out the line. And we're eating it as quickly as it comes in, right on the dot. We're not overdoing it, and the ones on the end aren't always getting full, so we're actually kind of underdoing it.
Crystal powder is coming up.
How far away is it?
Alien microprocessing 2.
Now that gets into the biome one, don't it?
Oh.
So back. How difficult would it be to make batteries?
I don't know. Did this just unlock? Geode processing 2?
No clue.
That you just take the geodes themselves and just turn it and use the sulfuric acid directly on them.
But what does it output?
Okay, so 5 blue geodes make 20 crystal slurry.
Where is that at?
Look up crystal slurry.
Craft. Okay. Geodes and sulfuric acid mix crystal slurry. Directly. Okay. What is it that we're making here? Crystal slurry. But we're crushing it first. So we can replace the ore crushers, but then we would need a lot more sulfuric acid going.
But crystal dust seems to still... I don't know, man. Geode processing 2 is also... It's the same thing. I mean, you can either use the crystal slurry, or you can use the actual, like, geodes themselves.
Mm-hmm.
They're both in the same unlock. We must have done this math already at some point.
Oh. It was probably because to do the crystal dust, every one of them crushes into the crystal dust. Alternatively, you have all of the individuals that you have to do with sulfuric acid. So they all need their own machines and they all make different amounts. Most of them less than 50, whereas with crystal dust, it makes 50. But all the others use 5 for. And you get 1 crystal dust per 2 gems.
And the next level is crystal dust into crystal powder, and 10 crystal dust becomes 20 crystal powder.
And then crystal slurry?
Yeah. Crystal powder turned into... It's 1-to-1.
So 10 to 20 to 1? So it'll double
Well,
it?
crystal dust... Okay, so crystal dust 10 to 5. Right, is 1 to 5. Crystal dust is 1-to-1. Why would you want to do that then?
I wish I knew what you have on that lets you see that.
Oh, now this goes down like a hole. But okay.
So pretty much we could replace the crushers with a thing to do it directly, but at the moment it doesn't sound like it would be that beneficial.
Yeah, it
Because that
doesn't.
is
Not only
something that
that,
we do have space for.
Yeah, but we also need to do something with the. We need the stone to make the mineral water. So.
Also true. So it sounds like turning the crystal's dust into the crystal powder will be our next step as far as that goes, if that's a technology that we have available.
I'm not sure because it doesn't seem like it's more beneficial.
What's the name of the item?
What?
Crystal what?
Crystal powder? You can't see it yet. The technology's not unlocked yet.
We don't have access to that technology, it looks like. Do you have disabled technologies checked in your thing? Technologies we can actually do?
Hold on. It does show that it's red up at the very top. Settings. Show hidden recipes is off. Show disabled recipes is on. Show hidden items is off. Show disabled technologies is on.
Okay, so you're showing disabled stuff, not stuff that we haven't unlocked yet. You're showing stuff that we literally can't unlock. The show disabled shouldn't be on. Show hidden should be on. Unless it works differently from how I'm thinking of it.
It seems to work backwards. Alright, hold on.
Because disabled, I would assume, would mean it's disabled in the mod pack. Whereas hidden, I would assume, would mean we don't have it yet. You know what? Let me look it up real quick.
It doesn't... Yeah, it seems to be backwards. I don't know, because when I hit show hit, because alien microprocessing is something that we can unlock. And it unlocks crystal dust milling. It's on the list. That's like the only thing
Yes, it's reversed. Disabled recipes are ones that we don't yet have researched. Hidden recipes are ones that cannot be selectable without cheating. So yes, it is the complete opposite of what I was thinking. So I need to change that. Show disabled.
The way you said it makes more sense, I'll tell you that.
I mean, you would assume that's normally how it is if it's disabled, it's disabled. It's not able to be enabled.
You would be wrong.
For this one, yep, I was. So I wonder if suddenly I can see a lot more things.
Oh yeah? You should be able to. Alright.
Yes. I can now see stuff.
You can see clearly now? The haze is gone?
Pretty much. Ah. So later on, the crystal powder will be able to be made a lot more easily. So 10 crystal dust to 20 crystal powder. So it'll be 10 crystal dust to 20 crystal slurry. And then this one is 10 crystal dust to 50 crystal slurry. Yeah, why would you ever use that?
I don't know. Doesn't make any sense.
I guess because it stops using...
Maybe at some point crystal dust is a byproduct of something else anyways, or crystal powder.
That it is. So I mean later on it becomes much more easy to make, and you can make a lot of it. You can just process raw crystals, it looks like, into all sorts of cut crystals, and all the cut crystals can be processed into crystal powder. So you can get a lot of crystal powder later on. That's from doing the little breeding thing in the batter stuff. It makes raw crystals. But yeah, the 1-to-1. Oh, need to look at the crafting time. So 2 seconds. Nope, still 2 seconds. How much is this one? Three seconds. Yes, it's. I can't think of why that would be used. You can produce 50 over 3 seconds or 20 over 2 seconds, which would just be 40 over 4 seconds, which still doesn't beat 50 over 3 seconds. So either we're missing something, or it's another one of those like charcoal from wood.
Yeah.
Where it doesn't make a lot of sense. You would think the more refining goes into something, the more efficient it would be, but that one seems to do the total opposite. No clue. No clue, no clue, no clue. No one in chat is disagreeing, so...
Nobody in chat is saying anything. In fact, someone came into chat and said, "What is this?" and nobody answered him.
I did.
Didn't answer mine.
I said it vocally.
Oh.
I'm actually here.
Well, I don't think I was at that moment in time.
Nope, you weren't.
So how would I
Did you
know?
read what City Builder said? I didn't know if you had your headset on or not.
Yeah, he's
I
talking
actually
about
read it out.
sriracha.
Yeah. So... Oh, the thing that I was looking at earlier while you were gone is that the stuff to make the blue doesn't appear to be that complicated, since we're making the inputs right now, including the oil. The thing that seems complicated is how to connect it up and what to do with the oil byproduct. And now that I've got the thing changed. Let me see if it has a use. Yes, it can be made into residual gas once we get oil steam cracking too. Which is one we can get after blue. Okay. So that'll be a... Wow. So it'll be a fourth thing that comes out of the oil stuff. So it's a thing.
Right now I'm increasing area so that we can start
You've been busy.
Yep.
If only there was an easy way to deal with backups for the ones that can make a lot, but they make everything. We could do everything individually, but then each section would eventually back up on its own and just stop. If that made sense.
No, not at all.
See, like right now, to make iron, that's one of our big things. But because we've upgraded our production to focus so that it only gives iron out of that specific section, we need the catalyst. And the catalyst is our current holdup. The catalyst uses the mineral sludge just like the making the ores does.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're not able to make the iron as quickly because we don't have the catalyst. Whereas we could use the stuff that works much crap here that just uses the ore directly, but it also comes out with copper.
And you can't void the copper.
Right. So it would be nifty if there was some way in here to be able to take care of that, because I tried clarifying molten metal and that doesn't work. That, that would be something that we could start setting up in individual areas if we had that ability, but we don't.
Right.
So I honestly don't know, outside of doing the entire crystal slurry setup again, up to the point of the liquefiers, as in we would even have a duplicate set of liquefiers just so we can output more crystal slurry. And that's that entire geode setup and everything to the right. Because we can duplicate that.
That's right.
It would just be a pain to do so.
Okay. Yeah, I moved on to thinking about blues.
Well, that's why I was getting to it, is because making the blues uses steel.
It does.
Steel is one of the primary inputs. Yep.
Pretty much everything uses steel.
Yeah, but that uses 60 of them. It uses 1-to-1.
Mm-hmm.
So literally we can only make blues as quickly as we can make steel.
Yeah, we really need a way of getting more steel.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you were saying, I mean, like how?
Yep. I think what we actually need to just do is start actually multiplying our production. I don't think we have a choice at this point, because the crystal slurry is the slowest thing, and we are producing it as quickly as we can process it. If we put any more on this, we would need more belts. And if we're going to have to completely redo the entire thing, we might as well just make a copy of it. That's my thinking anyways. It sucks, but I can't think of any other option.
So what you're saying is what we really need is we just need to do this whole section with the crystal slurry again.
Yep. Everything over here to the right where I am, from the liquefiers down and to the right.
Let's do all that again. So we're making more crystal slurry and mineral sludge.
Right. Everything to the left of the liquefiers will be perfectly fine. It's just that pipe needs more crystal slurry in it. Right here is our main output. That's the thing that runs our entire metal operation, and you can look at it, it's constantly empty. And the stuff further up the line doesn't get a lot of use because of the stuff further down. At least it has picked up just a little bit. Not much though. Once iron gets backed up, it'll go a little bit.
It looks like it needs
quicker.
more sulfuric acid at the moment, actually.
Where?
The liquefiers. Could be wrong.
No, they're all currently running as quickly as they can. Except that one. What happened to our sulfuric acid? Because we were constantly backed up on it. Can you make 2 chemical plant 2s? Is that a thing we can make?
That's what I was just looking up.
It is. Ooh, looked like
Yep.
we can make 3s.
No, that's an advanced chemical plant.
Okay, yeah, and that was the one that's slower. So
It's slower than the 2.
Yeah. I mean, it's slower than the chemical plant 1. The advanced chemical plant is slower than the chemical plant. Yeah, I don't get it either. They're even from the same mod. Yeah, 2 chemical plant 2, please. No, down. I can't get out now. I can't get out now. Help! How did changing that one make me unable to get out of here?
I was about to fix it for you, Firedale.
Sure you were. Yeah. See, it's like that specific one has the hit
Wait,
boxes.
you lost the recipe.
Oops.
Well, now you gotta find it again.
Okay.
I need to go get more brass. Backing up our whole system.
Yeah, sulfuric acid. That way it goes just a little bit quicker once you actually upgrade the ones that actually need it. What else do you need?
Brass. I already got it.
Okay, yeah, I only had 22 of those. That way it goes just a little bit quicker. Yeah, pretty much everything from here to the right. If we just duplicate it, we will literally double our crystal slurry production.
Yeah, I get it.
Because we are eating these crystals
It's
as
just-
quickly as they can come in.
I just don't want to do that if those are gonna be like temporary and then we move on to something else.
Well, based on how our production has been so far, everything we have is temporary until we get to the right technology. So I would imagine doing the stuff to make it quicker to get there is better than it taking longer to get there anyways. Does that make sense?
I'm seeing it a little bit. Okay, you're keeping up. You're keeping up. Keeping up. You're low. Why is it low? What the heck?
Which one?
The one I'm in front of is not filled. Now filled.
Might be something to do with the pipe. No clue. But see, it's just barely slow. Even then, we're still eating the crystal as quickly as we can. It's not backing up at all. We have maxed out the line. That's why I was saying if we wanted to do any more, we would have to do the liquefier part again, and then we would have to fill up the line, and filling up the line is this entire setup.
Okay, whatever.
Something to think about next time, I guess. But I'm thinking if we want to speed up our production, we're going to start having to multiply. As crappy as it sounds.
I think one of the things that we should do is, instead of having like we should have everything sectioned off so we can expand it easier. Like I don't like how we can't like add new chemical plants here very easily because it's not got in its own section. There should be more sections so that we can add more and add more and add more.
I would normally be okay with that if it wasn't for the fact that pipes change how much can go through them the longer they are.
Yeah. Well, eventually we should probably work on pumps.
Oh, yeah, the thing that I asked before, batteries. Now I can actually look at batteries. Pack, we can make batteries.
Yeah. What do you need batteries for?
A flying robot frame.
Oh.
Electrical engine uses lubricant, which we're about to work on with the oil. And the engine units we can make. So once we actually start working on blue and start fully processing the oil, we'll be able to start on our construction robots back.
Oh, that's mineral oil. Okay. Naphtha, fuel oil, and base mineral oil. So we don't have lubricant.
Right.
Okay. At least the crude oil is not backed up yet.
Yeah, base mineral oil and the residual gas is what's used to make lubricant. And the residual gas is what we're going to get when we burn off the little dark stuff that comes out of oil, the oil residue. So that will give us access to robots and construction robots, which will make rebuilding and adjusting a lot easier. They'll probably be slow as heck, though, but still, slow as heck beats nothing.
Yeah. It'll make it so the planning area is kind of a problem, though.
Well, we don't have the personal access yet, do we?
Pretty sure we do?
No. We can just turn them off.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. Alright, so you're thinking we should just double it next time, huh?
That's my thought, is just the section to the right and down. So all of this stuff, I think we need to just double it. As sucky as it is. And then just pipe the new crystal slurry into the system where it's going up there with that one. Theoretically, it could almost fit in the same exact spot just down here. It's a lot of theoretically, though. I mean, with the way that it's shaped up and to the left like an upside down L, literally can just kind of put it down and to the right a little bit.
Yeah, I'm just staring at this for a minute. I'm thinking of how we can get this to work. Because I'm looking at this, and it actually looks like... 6, 7, 8. It takes 10 to fill one line. We have 10 in a line here. We should probably just start using them to fill one line at a time instead of going between two lines and then dividing them up like that. It's kind of weird.
You did that, so I don't have a clue.
Yeah, well, next time we could, if we make them so that they go on to just one line, it would be easier to copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. Well, we'll do that next time.
No clue why that was done that way.
I don't know. Who frick knows?
But at least it's all working. It's just slow. Slow for us. Part of it is because we've started automation and started building parts, so it's using our materials, so they're no longer backing up.
And that's another gas that's just kind of getting destroyed that we don't know what it's actually used for.
Which one?
Hydrogen sulfide.
Are we currently getting rid of it here?
Yep.
Where at?
The washing plants right here. These create hydrogen sulfide. This is why it would be nice if we had everything centrally, like, if we knew where all the inputs and outputs were, because I know hydrogen sulfide is being made.
The hydrogen sulfide, yeah, it's getting burned off right there.
Yep.
Right here.
And we're actually making it to go into this thing, or not into this thing. It can be used to make sulfur. Hydrogen sulfide and oxygen make sulfur in a chemical plant.
Okay.
That's all it's used for, too. It's literally its only use.
Sulfur that we wouldn't use. Kind of like burning it off, better than building up sulfur that we're not using. Because at least burning off the gas we can get rid of. Can't get rid of the sulfur without making a chest and blowing it up.
Well, we're making sulfuric wastewater. Are we making sulfuric wastewater on purpose? No, that's...
We've got like 50,000 things that make sulfuric wastewater as a byproduct.
I see.
Isn't that great? There we go. I remember there was a reason. The hydrogen sulfide doesn't produce it quick enough, and we would actually end up in a negative if we just replaced it. And since we're making it fine with what we have right now, there's no use to replace it. I think somebody, it may have even been you that said that last time.
It doesn't matter. Okay. So, take all this and double it.
Everything down and right, including the liquefiers. We can literally adjust it so the liquefiers are right here and just go down and right. Or possibly flip it around and just have this duplicated this way and those over on that side. But you can see that I've got it as compact as I can.
Oh, we can make ore crusher 3s at some point for this part too, which would make it so that we don't have to worry about expanding those out too much. These are currently 2s. We can make 3s.
I mean, the 2s are keeping up.
Yeah, but if we're gonna double it, they won't.
Oh no, I'm talking about the entire system over here. As in that.
No, we can still use this because it doesn't. We would just need to.
It's maxed out.
Lines here.
It's maxed out. The output lines from those is making so much stone and so much crystal.
Well, this isn't maxed out.
The input from that one individually isn't, but if we increase its output, then it'll suffer thunder. Look up here. This is the ultimate end of that. Right here.
Because this... Okay, so this is maxed out.
I mean, everything That's why I was saying if we just wanted to increase the lines, we would have to make enough of the machinery to fill those lines, and this entire section, this whole thing, is that machinery. It's taken all of that to have these 2 full lines.
And we need to make it 4 full lines.
Right.
I'm not looking forward to that, Firedale.
It's just a lot of machines.
Saving.
Alrighty. And again, that's just going to double our production. So we'll go from very slow steel production to slightly less than very slow. Slightly faster than very slow.
Yeah, we'll see.
Well, thanks for the game time, Mr. Pack.
Yep. Talk to you later, Firedale.
Bye.
Bye-bye. All right, that'll do it for today. Tomorrow, standard day is in the morning. I do plan on coming back at night. I might be tired. We shall see. I don't have cards for the summer, so I will be back in the night, but I do still have to do the workout thing to, stay not fat. So I will be doing, I'll be going in the afternoon and then back at night, and we'll do something. I don't know if we're going to do Blood and Bones, I can tell you that right now. I just started editing Blood and Bones today. I hate editing. The thing that's going to hold up actually making Blood and Bones daily is processing the videos as they come out. So that's the thing. Once they're finished being processed, then I can start the next one. So yeah, so tomorrow I'll see you guys in the afternoon. But that's it for right now. All bits, tips, and resubs by you guys. We survived. But that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. You guys have a good one. Have fun. There's no one on. Have fun with Kristen. He's doing Back for Blood. Bye bye.